All right. So may peace and power elevation be to those of you that are watching. This your girl Tiffany coming through live in effect. So on this beautiful night, I wanted to go ahead and get on to a subject matter why everybody's focusing on Will Smith and Jada Pickett and August Alsina, whatever his name is. Why everybody focusing on that Hollywood madness. There's been some things that's going on a lot lately with Chicago, and it's been on the news a lot, because of the high crime that's taking place. So the community leaders and business owners decide to come together and start to campaign for, excuse me, not campaign, I'm sorry, to put out a reward for the killing of a 1 year old and a 3 year old. So they had a conference and they want to put out a $25,000 reward for the killing that took place with two little innocent children. Now, these are Black business owners that's doing this and community leaders, not police officers, because normally, police will put out a reward for an anonymous tip, but these are community business owners that's saying, we want to put out the reward. We want to give $25,000. So I'm going to go ahead and read this article. And here it is. It says, Chicago, a group of business owners is offering two $25,000 reward to help find the killers of recently slain children. The group, led by philanthropist Early Walker, started the organization I'm Telling, Don't Shoot 2 weeks ago. On Sunday morning, they were joined by 16 Ward, Stephanie Coleman, to announce two $25,000 rewards to find the killers of 1 year old Sincere Gaston and 3 year old Makai James. Gaston was shot along with his mother in a drive-by shooting Saturday afternoon in Inglewood. Police said Gaston died after he was transported to St. Bernard Hospital by his mother. And there go the little innocent baby right there. And it says James, which is the second child that was killed, was shot and killed while riding in a vehicle with his father last Saturday in Austin. We have lost 10 kids in the last few weeks under the age of 10. Something needs to be done, and we are putting our money where our mouth is, Walker said. Stephanie Coleman said Gaston deserved to grow up on the south side of Chicago. Crime has no business in the 16th Ward. It has no business in Chicago. This is our community. And we refuse to let crime take over the narrative of our community, she said. Sincere deserves to grow up in the Inglewood I know and love. All right, so they got the hotline number right here. The activist said if the shooter turns themselves in, money will go towards their legal fees. So here it is. And it says, we're not for that. The alderman was elected on the fact that we need more police present. And activists said, it's our fault that this is happening, not the police fault. This is on us, not the police. In addition to their rewards, other community leaders have raised at least $14,000. On Saturday, activists said they want fathers to put the word in the street to get the killers behind bars. Put the word in the streets that this is no longer tolerated. We have been able to help individuals turn themselves in. Now is the time. Wallace Gator Bradley said. Gun violence against children continued Saturday night when a 10-year-old girl was shot and later died after a stray bullet went through her Logan Square residence. So that was the article. Why everybody's too busy entertaining the madness going on with Hollywood. This is an ongoing situation. Children are being killed more often up there. So the question is, what is going on in Chicago? What is being done in Chicago? Obviously, people complain about there's nobody stepping up, rallying, protesting, or doing anything about it. These are community leaders. These are philanthropists. They obviously doing something about it. They're making it their primary business to really focus on the ongoing crime that's taking place. They're making their business. So obviously somebody is doing something about it. Yeah, somebody's doing something about it. Hold on. And someone posted up earlier that reward will never be claimed. The police are doing the killing. So if the police are doing the killing, then it needs to be some serious community action against the police. Um, to me, this is very tragic. This is very sad, and it's very sickening to hear that a bunch of little innocent kids getting killed like this over some gang rivalry, over something because one clique want to prove that they better than the other clique, and the whole chaos about neighborhoods. Let me keep it all the way 100 with y'all. You know, y'all, it's very ironic that we say that, oh, we don't own these blocks, we don't own this neighborhood, but there's people fighting over the neighborhood that they know they do not own. So if you don't own that block and you don't own that neighborhood, why do you constantly fight over it? If you don't have no business in that neighborhood, why constantly fight over it? Does it make sense to sit back and constantly fight over something that you don't own and you have less chance of owning anyhow? Does it make sense? Does it make sense to go out and put somebody else's life in danger, especially an innocent child? Does it make sense? Because at the end of the day, when the investors come in and take over, right, or when the doggone government take over, because that's who really owns the areas that we live in, is the government. So when they come in and take over, what the hell are you going to do about it? How would you respond to the government? Because at the end of the day, those neighborhoods, they occupy those streets. And then the blocks that you live on, you don't even pay them damn taxes. I mean, excuse me, you pay the taxes, but you don't own the properties on the houses that you live in. Let's be straight up. Many of our people, especially our parents, they don't own those houses. They rent out those houses. Our mothers rent out those properties. They living in those properties and they paying rent. They not having no type of ownership. So what's the purpose? So for anybody that's sitting up here saying, oh, the community is not doing anything, and what about black on black crime? You got people that's stepping up into the community that's doing something about it. You got entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs that's putting their money together and that's willing to put up $25,000 or more just so they can get the criminals that killed these innocent children. So my question is to those who say about the black on black crime, do you even watch the news? Do you even try to go into the community and organize with the people? Are you very active in the community? Because these are people that's, again, these are not even police officers. These are business owners that's stepping up to the plate. These are business owners that say, you know what, we gonna do something about it. If they not gonna do it, then we gonna do something about it. You know, and then the police departments across America, they being defunded. We talking about in New York, in Atlanta. In New York, they just what, lost $1 billion. So the police department are being defunded badly up there in New York. Then you got police out in Atlanta. 194 police officers done called out for what they call the blue flu. Basically, what they saying is they going on a strike about it. You got officers turn their badge in, so now it gonna get to the point where the people gonna have to protect their own community. And we follow by this code called the no snitching policy. And eventually that's gonna have to die out because you can't continue to sit back and be quiet about what happened to the innocent people. I mean, I don't know what more to say, but this is very sickening. And my heart goes out to the parents of these children and to those parents that may be caught up in that street life. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better think twice. You better think about what you out here doing in these streets. Because at some point in time, you're putting your family in danger. And when your family is in danger, then their life is at risk. Their life is at risk. So and it's too late. It's too late because you can't prevent them from danger. So some of the people that have children, they have family, and they caught up in that street, like they don't think twice. They don't think about what type of effect they have on them. You know what? Um, I believe there should be some street justice, and I hope that it's gonna get to that point where you gotta have street justice. It's really gonna get to that point because you can't continue to rely on law enforcement to really do the job. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to bring about some form of street justice. So, anyways, with that being said, that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm about to go ahead and log off of here. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening or wherever you are in the world. And for those of you watching, thank you very much. With that being said, may peace and power elevation be to all of you. And if you are on the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and share the video and like the content. For those of you that are on Facebook and you're watching, make sure you share the video and you like the video, whatnot. I really appreciate that. So yeah, as a community, this is an eye opener, and you really gotta step up. And that's people that's stepping up to the plate because they're tired of it. They're tired of sitting back and being quiet and not saying anything about it, and nothing is being done. So I give credit to those brothers and sisters that's actually doing something. That's stepping up to do something. That's the first step that's taking place. Putting out the reward and trying to find out who the killers are. So, yeah. With that being said, I'm done. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening and be safe out there. All right. Until next time. Deuces.